This is a chart of the SPY, the S&P 500 depository receipt, and you can see how we've recently fallen off a cliff. You'll also notice that our system has a fantastic short here at SPY 193. We're down to 184 right now. That could easily be a 200% winner on put purchases. Ebola, that scares me. Market sell-offs, they don't scare me at all. In fact, there are a ton of opportunities. I want to focus on a couple of symbol groups that we offer. One is called High IV. I'm going to click on the symbol, and I'm using the one option platform with an interface with interactive brokers. It allows me to pull in real-time quotes. Other users use an end-of-day version, but you're still able to get all the technical analysis, and all of the trade alerts come out 4 hours before the open. So if you're doing analysis early in the morning, it won't matter if you're using end-of-day or real-time because you're looking at current data. You'll see all the trade signals. You have plenty of time to review the trade and to place it with your broker. You'll see here that the gold background signifies that we have new trades today. The blue background signifies that we're exiting trades. The gray background simply means that we have an overnight position that we're continuing to hold. You'll notice lots of shorts here. So the system has been short, and that brings a very important point to light. You can sit and worry about what the market's going to do day to day, or you can get out of the market. You can put your money in cash. U.S. Treasuries on a 10-year are yielding less than 2% currently. Or you can sign up for the one option system. It's going to tell you when to get long and when to get short. Just follow the signals. It's that easy. So if we look at Twitter, we see that we exited a short position, made a little bit of money on it, and we went long. Look what the stock has done today. In this bloodbath of a market, the stock is rallying. The system knew to go long. 3D Systems, which incidentally, as I'm clicking through these symbols, there's our performance. Our percentage gain is 67% versus 19% for buy and hold. A significant edge our way. 3D Systems were up 129% versus minus 26% for buy and hold. We just got out of this beautiful short position for $8.49 gain. This is all based on one little share of stock. It's not based on options. It's based on one share of stock. So when you have an $8 winner and you get short up in here, or you buy puts, that's an easy double, maybe even a triple. Now the system wants to go long. So when this market decides that it's going to turn around, all of these will flip and they'll tell you, hey, it's time to go in and buy this dip. And it's done so with reliability. SCTY, Solar City, we're up 133% versus minus 25% for buy and hold. Look at this short, $62. We're down to about $46 right now. That is a 15-point move. At a time when everybody is panicking about, oh my God, the market is falling apart. I'm pulling everything out of my mutual funds. Subscribers are making a ton of money. First Solar up 111% versus 11%. Look at that short. $64 down to $51. Pandora, short way up here before there are even any signs of trouble. 70% versus minus 19%. Yelp, 100% versus 1%. We're on a nice short right there. Zillow, 108% versus 26%. Yes, there will be a little bit of work that you'll have to do. You'll have to log in before you go to work, place the trade. That's it. Maybe it takes you 5 minutes a day to do that. Are you willing to do that for 108% return? If you add leverage to this and you use options, you'll be limiting your risk and you'll also be leveraging your capital. So you can leverage any way you'd like. You can either buy fewer option contracts and leave the rest in cash. So whatever you'd like to do, you can also trade the underlying stock very effectively. I'm going to show you one other symbol group because these have been my best two performers. Tesla. We're currently up $33 on this short right here. That's an awesome short for us. WellPoint. Again, no visible signs of trouble. Look at that free fall. We're up $11 on that move right there. LinkedIn, we're short. We just got short yesterday, and the stock is starting to find a little bit of support. You can see we wanted to get long a couple of days ago, so there's a good chance that this stock is going to turn and run for us. Our one dog so far is Under Armour. We got long here, and the stock has been falling apart. Now, just from a trading standpoint, if I were long calls and we broke through this horizontal support level right there, even right there, if you want to give yourself more room, I'd be out of that trade. So a little bit of technical advice helps, but you don't have to get really complicated with this. Netflix, look at this short up here. We just locked in a $43 gain. Right when the stock looks like it's in go-go mode, we're getting short. The only reason we're out today is because there's earnings after the close. We do not hold over earnings. We don't play that crapshoot. Look at this long at $430. That was a $50 gain. Just a beautiful trade. LVS, Las Vegas Sands. We're up 44% versus minus 16%. So you can see that we just pivoted, took profits on a long position. We actually made money even though the market was falling apart. Again, earnings after the close, so we're out of the trade. It'll take a little bit of while after earnings for the system to kind of regroup and to find out if it wants to be long or short those stocks. And so there's probably a few days, maybe even a week or so before it gets back on track, but it wants to evaluate what's going on before generating a new signal. Again, these signals come out 4 hours before the open. You can expand the window, you can see the entry date, you can see the entry price, the exit price if we're getting out. All that information is available in the platform, and it's available on the website. So you do not need to subscribe to the platform. But I will tell you, for $60 a quarter, this is the best money you could possibly spend. You get all the analysis in here. You also get my market comments. Every day I post my market comments before the market opens, and I tell you what I think the market's going to be doing throughout the course of the day. Recently, because of all these wacky moves that we've had, I've been posting intraday messages. So it's plain as day. You can't miss it. It pops up right in the middle of the screen, all cap letters, to let you know what's going on. I mentioned that I do not see how we're going to be able to finish on any kind of positive note today, given that Ebola is probably going to get worse before it gets better. I'm going to go to the website, and I'm going to High IV. Now I'm going to log off very quickly here because I want to show you what you would see if you came to the website. You can go in and see everything except for the last 30 days. These are the symbols in the symbol group. So, for instance, DDD, you can go down, enter DDD, and you'll be able to see everything except for the last 30 days. Incidentally, that short was one of the last trades we did, but it was on for 30 days. You'll be able to go back and see the monthly performance for every month. And I think you'll be impressed if you do that. Look at all the green in here. System has done extremely well. Out of 3,000 stocks that we track, 90% of those stocks have beat buy and hold. For the 90% that beat buy and hold, our average margin of outperformance is 4 times as big as the 10% where we underperform. So we're up about 40% over buy and hold for 90% of our stocks. The 10% where we underperform, we're down somewhere in the 7 or 8 percentile. You'll notice that the subscription rate is $249.95 per quarter. I'm going to log in and I'm going to show you what you get as a subscriber. So you log into the website. Let's suppose that you don't want the platform. It's okay. You can get your information off of the website. So you log in and you'll see that we had exits today. We exited DDD and TWTR. So Twitter and 3D we're out of. We took some nice profits. And we entered long positions in both. We used the opening price for our P&L. You can also see our open positions, and currently we're up about 35 points on our open positions, and you can see that we are short. We like being short this market. It's what the system's telling us to do. You can also see the exits this month. Yes, we're down about $5 on our exits this month, but given what our current positions are up and the profits that we took earlier today, I am certainly not going to sweat it. If you go back and look at the history, month after month, every trade is documented for the last 16 months. You'll see lots of big profits. I'm going to go into one other symbol group, and that was high flyers. Same thing here. You can see that we had some exits today because of earnings. We got out of our Netflix short. We got out of our Las Vegas Sands long. And there's our profit on the position. And there are our open positions. Same chart is available here. You can go in, put the symbols in. I'll just enter Netflix. You can go back. Now, as a subscriber, when you put the symbols in, you're going to see all of the current exits and entries. So you'll be able to use the chart as a reference. If you go into account settings, you can also set up to get email alerts and text alerts. So you'd click here, put in your cell phone number, put in your email address, and say, yes, send me alerts when there's a new trade recommendation. Each of these systems is $249.95. Sign up for High IV, and I will give you 90 days of high flyers free. Maybe you like the high flyer symbol group better. Sign up for high flyers today, and I will give you 90 days of High IV free. You have to do it today. It is Wednesday, October 15th. I'm going to run the special today, and then it'll be done. This is a 50% off deal. I want you to get on board. We've absolutely nailed this move down, and I've already shown you that some of the stocks are starting to flicker on buy signals. So when this market turns around, we're going to be ready to run this thing the other way, and I hope to have you on board. Please consider this special offer. I think you'll really enjoy the simplicity of it. The signals are given 4 hours before the open. We have a mobile app that you can use to get the signals. You can have them emailed to you. You can have them texted to you. You can sign up for the platform, $60 a month, and use that to look at all the new signals. So I hope to have you on board. Don't let this market scare you. There are opportunities on the bullish side. There are opportunities on the bearish side. You just have to know which side to be on, obviously, and that's what the system does. You've seen the track record. You've seen the performance. Go back and look at all the results. Get all the information you need before you sign up, and then sign up with confidence and trade the signals with confidence. Thank you. I hope to have you on board.